Hi everyone, that was my elbow. Can't do it again. Welcome back to LovelyGirlieBits. Now, I know I'm in my office, it's a mess right now. I have stuff everywhere because this week, like every week at the moment, was just crazy when it comes to client work. So I was doing gorgeous photography and I was doing sponsored content for one of my clients that I've worked with for years now. And if you watch my previous video, that's what I've been kind of like focusing on over the last year, kind of building that side of my business. So yeah, it's messy right now, but today it looks nice. It looks cold, but you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to plant my bulbs finally. I know it's fine, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I mainly bought alliums and tulips and crocuses, and I will show you actually outside some of my crocuses from last year are starting to sprout, like quite largely now as well, like the green bits. But do you know what I bought last year? And let me explain. So I bought these things last year. These are, I don't know how to say it, AUGE or agar, I don't know. And the idea is you shove it in your drill and then this creates the holes for your bulbs. Now, the drill that I had last year it was only like a cheap thing because I don't do a lot of DIY the way like Catherine would. And it was crap. Anyway, it kept, these didn't fit into it, but then also the regular drill bits kept breaking. And I kept getting stuck in whatever I was drilling. There was something wrong with the chuck. I was definitely putting it in straight. But anyway, so I'm after buying myself a Ryobi. That means I'm in business now. The battery is just charging now at the moment. But it's heavy, it's weighty. Because I do want to put up other shelves in here. I need to just make this room work better for me because yeah, it's too, what am I like? Like, yeah, no, it's too much trying to fit everything that I need in here and try to work in it, and then there's stuff everywhere. But anyway, just need less stuff. I need to do a declutter. That's another day's job. And I do want to put up my Christmas decorations here, but I just don't have the space at the moment. So I think a declutter is on the cards maybe this afternoon. So today is my day for gardening and getting like in here organized, because you know when the place is messy like this, and like this is real life. I could have tidied it away, but this is real life. I have boxes of stuff here to like review, and there's like some Christmas decorations there as well below there. But that's real life. People have mess, and I could have moved everything away and like put it over here, but we're real here. You know me now at this point. You know I'm messy. So I'm excited to see if these work. Now, as you can see, that looks really rude. Last year I did try to work with this and it just didn't work, so we'll see if it works. I do need to weed the border. Do you know when you go out the back door, I'll show you in a second, that border, because I do want to plant bulbs in there. I think the rest of the bulbs I'm going to plant in the veg beds at the back, because I kind of would like that as, yes, a bit of a display. I'll put, if I have extra bulbs left over, I'll put those into pots and that. I want to be able to enjoy and bring the garden inside next year as well. I really want to focus on that, and have a cut flower garden, and I'm excited. But I've also decided I'm going to buy minimal seeds. I felt that I bought a lot last year. I lost the run of myself and I just went wild. So that's next year's conversation. But anyway, yeah, last year I did my bulbs at the very end. It was like the last day of November and they all sprouted up, so I'm fine. I'm not worried about like the time, because the tulips do need that cold spell. I think it's like, what's that other stuff? Garlic. They need the cold spell. Actually, if I have garlic bulbs in the shed, maybe I'll put them into a pot, into a container. Anyway, let's go outside. See these here, I think they are crocuses from last year. Need to take that weed out, but that's cool. Might put some bits in there too. So the mission for today is to weed this border again, and then I'll put some bulbs in there. I'm thinking I'll keep this to like alliums, like things that are purple and white and pink. I think that would look nice with what we have there already. And then I think I'd like to put some here as well. I don't think I get enough sun over that side of the border, just to be able to kind of see them here. And then this is where the majority of the bulbs will be going. So obviously not in that bed because that's my leeks that are coming on great. So I'll put some back there. I'll put some in here. I will be digging up the carrots and stuff over the next like week or two. But I don't want to cut back the verbena because there's still flowers on there that bees, if they're still around, that they can eat. Now I think I'm going to get rid of this because it's just taken over now. I think it's served its purpose. And I might actually plant, I do have some veg over there like the kale and stuff. Maybe I'll put some in there, or maybe that'll be a nice bulb place. I did have lots of sunflowers there, but I've left them, and there's a squirrel that comes every day, and he takes one, runs off, happy days. Now I'm hoping that he doesn't, what size that be? I'm hoping that he doesn't dig up the bulbs. If he does, I'll have to keep an eye and protect them. Do you know? Oh, look at the bee on there. Oh my god, he's huge. Where did you go? Oh, maybe I shouldn't dig this up yet. Look at him in there. I just love verbena because, like, look how, it's like the 8th, I think, of November, 8th or 9th. And there's still so much colour and stuff. But this border, I'm going to just completely demolish now next spring. As you can see, I've just done the inner part of the border, and I'm taking, see this little geranium here, this one, I think I know I planted maybe 2 or 3 plants of it, and it's just taken over completely, so I'm taking it all up. That one there, like, look how long the little stringy bits are. So if you're looking for a creeper, whatever that is, it does the job. But I'm not going to film myself doing the rest of this because it's very boring to watch somebody just pick stuff out of the ground. But like, being able to see ground is very satisfying altogether. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm very grateful. Look at like how mucky the thing is. My mum bought me these walking boots there a couple of weeks ago as a very, very early birthday present. And they're great right here because they're waterproof. Like, look how soggy the grass is. And yes, I am wearing gloves. A lot of you are very obsessed with the fact that Catherine and I don't wear gloves. We love the feeling of our hands in the soil, but for this kind of like work where it's like really wet soil, yeah, I do need gloves. Anyway, when you come back, when I film next, this will all be weeded, and I am going to go listen to a podcast while I do the rest of it. I just turned on the camera to see this situation. That was hard work, but let me show you what I did. Sorry, my boots are like caked in mud. Hold on. So this is weeded. We are good to go. And do you know what? It's actually, oh, I see another weed there that I have to take out. It's actually really nice getting in to the beds to see what's there, because I've noticed that in here, I'm not gonna see in here, there's a couple of little we need to pick that up. Hold on. A couple of little foxgloves. Sorry, one second out. And then this Brunnera has like a foxglove going up in between it. I kind of want to just like leave the dead wood just for a little bit of structure, because there might as well be seeds in there for the little critters. But look what I noticed here in my hydrangea climbing, whatever it's called. Look, growth already. So I'm hoping that this is the year. I think I'll need to put like a trellis. Well, this is supposed to attach to the fence anyway without needing to be supported. So I remember last year seeing like little suckers coming off the back of it. Ooh. Anyway, see that? Oh, sugar. Stepping on all the plants. But those there are like the primula, candelabra primulas. I'm hoping they come back. They're self-seeders. And my, what's it called, buddleia is coming on great. I can't remember what this is, and if it comes back we'll see. My little, what was that thing called, honeysuckle, we had somebody cut these back just to be flush with the fence, and he just went to town on that. Oh. Anyway, so at least that's done now. So I think I'll go through whatever bulbs I want to plant in here, because I'm gonna have like lots of space, do you know, like dotted in and around. Okay, let's have a little look. So that's going to take me a while to plant out, because I think I might put some of the crocuses in the bed. Maybe I'll use one pack of crocus for the bed, one for one of the veg beds. Okay, so I think we'll do a mix of these and these in that bed. Okay, then I think I'm going to put some of these. I want to put some maybe there, but also here in pots. I'm probably not going to have enough bulbs to put up there. I'm not buying any more bulbs. I think I need a cup of tea to sit and think about what I'm going to do. I look like I've been electrocuted. Oh my god, look wild. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll stop for a cup of tea and just think. Because I do want to do some in pots, but then also in beds. Okay, we'll stop for a break. No, seriously. That's fine. Just having my, like, a quick bite to eat, drink of water, and then I'm going to go back outside. It looks like it could rain. Listen, it wouldn't be a Lovely Girlie Bits garden video if I wasn't talking about the weather. But I was just saying to Catherine there, I feel the better of having weeded. Like, it's a job that I absolutely dread, and I just put off and I procrastinate. But then when I do it, I'm like, that was actually very satisfying, and it's kind of therapeutic as well. And because I film on my phone now outside, it's just that bit easier for me anyway, and I feel like it's less obvious. I don't know, I always wonder, like, if the neighbours look out the window and they'll be like, where's your one going with her big camera? But if it's a phone on the tripod, then I don't think it's as bad. But oh no, it's kind of getting brighter now. I had a look that it was going to rain, and I was like, no, I really need to get all of the garden stuff done today. So I went up, and let me show you, my drill is charged. Now look at, oh god, hold on, it's very heavy. So we'll see if that works. It's quite heavy, the drill, but I'm presuming that means it's going to be substantial. So right, 1:20, let's get outside. Even if I get like another hour and a half, 2 hours done, it actually makes me really happy though, looking outside at that border and seeing soil again. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take out that, and I'll put like a bit more compost in there, and then put some bulbs in there. I think that'll be really nice, because I want to be able to, when I look out in the garden, because even though it's winter, we always have our washing on the line, and it sometimes blocks that border that I just weeded, but that's okay, like, I don't mind that. But I want to be able to like look out and see some bulbs. So let's get back out and let's finish this. If I don't finish it, I don't know when I'll have time, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I actually love being out in the garden in autumn, like doing all this stuff, because you're doing it for, like, what months is November, December, January, well, like 3 months at least, probably earlier for the crocuses, but you're doing this for the future, for next year. And I love that. It's kind of, like I put the stuff in the pots and then I'm like, okay, see you in a little while. Rather than buying a plant that's already kind of established and blooming, you kind of put that in the ground, you're like, okay. But whereas this, it's like a little surprise. I'm not going to remember what I planted where. Okay, I hope you can hear me now because it's starting to get windy. So for this bed here, I am going to plant these. And I'm going to plant them in like clumps of maybe 3 or 5. It's cold. Some of those. I've got 2 packs of those. I have a pack of them. There's 10 in there. God, am I going to have enough room? I'll do some of those. And then I don't think I'm going to have enough room. These are tilleries, but there's 30 in there. So maybe I'll just put 15. Because it's saying that, oh, that's only 2 inches apart. So that's okay, partial shade. August. Oh no, sorry. That's when it comes up. Just. Oh, I watch them. Okay, we might have to take this tomorrow. Oh my god. There are 18 of these, which I thought were gorgeous. They're really small little ones, apart, 4 inches apart. Because when I'm like, does anybody ever follow the instructions for bulbs? Oh my god. See that cloud over there? It's gonna rain. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the washing in, and then if it hasn't rained, then I'll plant some bulbs. But if not, this might have to be a tomorrow job. Oh man. Okay, it's getting very blustery, so I just did that off camera. I just took that off because, see, I don't want my camera or my phone or my tripod to fall over, so just cleared up that. And then I think I'm gonna do bulbs in there and in there, and maybe leave the back one because I have like a couple of the little plants there, some kale in that. Maybe I'll put them in the back border. Sure, we'll see anyway tomorrow, but that'll be tomorrow's job. I do need to wait that. That's another day's job, but I feel great after doing that. But now it is raining, so I'm going to go inside before I get soaked. Okay, it is the next day and you can see that I am makeupless and not in the garden because my plan was to go shopping this morning to just get ahead of like the weekend crowds. I don't like shopping on Saturdays or Sundays that much because especially at this time of year it gets so crazy. So I went out today this morning because today is Friday and did well, got some Christmas shopping, got some bits for my nephew's advent calendar, and I managed to slip on leaves, and whatever way I slipped I twinged my back a bit, and I was like sitting in the car on the way home like trying to stretch it out and it's just sore. So I don't want to make it worse. Like I'm able to walk and kind of sit okay. I'm after taking an anti-inflammatory to see if that will help it, kind of like just ease the pain and release it a little bit. But it just means that I'm not going to be able to plant the bulbs, which is so annoying. So I'm hoping that like give it a couple of days it'll be okay and I'll be able to do them next week. It's really annoying because I just wanted to kind of tick that off the list of jobs for the week. But this is what happens. See, I love autumn at this time of year when the leaves are all crunchy and everything, but when they're wet, lethal. It's like walking on an ice rink. Anyway, but listen, thank you so much for watching this week's video. I'll see you next week and hopefully I will have the bulbs all done. If not, I have other bits that I want to film and share. I'll see you. Mind yourselves on the leaves. Vicious. And I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.